Sergio Perez has been in talks with Alpine since the end of last year over a potential move to the team, the Race.com report. We said last week that 3 teams were interested in the Mexican, including Cadillac, and Alpine seems to be one of the other 2, although he's not their number 1 priority. Well, good morning everyone and welcome back to another GPFans news video here on a Monday morning. We put these out throughout the entire week, every week, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing in the world of F1. We reported last week that Perez was not just being courted by Cadillac, but by 2 other unnamed teams as well. One of those teams appears to be Alpine, despite the fact that Franco Colapinto has just been given the seat next to Pierre Gasly, at least for the next 5 races. Another Alpine reserve driver, the talented Estonian Paul Aron, also remains an option, but the experienced Perez is on Alpine's radar too. The Race reports the following. Quote, "It is understood that, with Perez's camp having made contact with Alpine late last year, a further conversation was had with Alpine executive advisor Flavio Briatore to scope out whether that could be a destination for Perez next year. Perez is believed to be very open to that idea, as it would obviously be a more competitive prospect than Cadillac, especially in the short term, which Perez needs to consider given he will turn 36 in January next year." Sebastian Vettel has confirmed he and Dr. Helmut Marko are currently in talks, as Marko has touted the 4-time champion as his ideal successor. Vettel has said he is interested in a return to Red Bull Racing, but has once again underlined that Dr. Marko is irreplaceable. Marko recently hailed Vettel as his ideal successor for when the Austrian eventually does retire. At 82 years old, Marko has been an integral part of Red Bull's F1 team since its inception. He presides over the nurturing and promoting of young talents like Vettel, Max Verstappen and Daniel Ricciardo, or more recently Isaac Hadjar and Liam Lawson. Vettel has now revealed he talks to Dr. Marko regularly, also on the matter of returning to his former home. Quote, "I still get on very well with Helmut and we are also in talks. As for the subject of being Marko's successor, the talks are not so intensive and not so deep yet, but that might be something that could become a factor. It remains to be seen in what form." Marko is not replaceable, let's put it that way. He is a character and has made a huge contribution to the team's successes since 2005. I think I know the position very well from my time, but to be honest, I have to admit that I haven't been around Helmut that closely in recent years. However, I think I do know what he does. After a week off, it's race week once again. The European leg of the season starts this weekend at Imola, so let's check out the full schedule for the Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. There is no sprint at Imola, meaning it's just free practice on Friday, with FP1 starting at 12:30 UK time or 7:30 AM Eastern time. FP2 is a few hours later, kicking off at 4 PM in the UK or 11 AM Eastern in the US. On Saturday, the 3rd and final practice session is at 11:30 AM in the UK or 6:30 AM Eastern, with qualifying at 3 PM later that day or 10 AM Eastern. The Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix is on Sunday, May 18th, with the formation lap starting at 2 PM sharp in the UK or 9 AM Eastern time. Well, that's me for this morning. I'll be back later today with another news video, so make sure you check out that when it comes out. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and peace.